As President's Marshal, I declare that the 2019 Fall Commencement of the University of Houston Clear Lake is now in session. I recognize Dr. Ira K. Blake, President of the University of Houston Clear Lake, who will preside at this commencement. President Blake.
Thank you, Dr. Walker. Please remain standing for the pledge and invocation by Diani Apriliana. Diani Apriliana has served as the President of Accounting Association. She also served as the Vice President of Beta Alpha Psi and Treasurer for the Information Systems Audit and Control Association, an association of certified fraud examiners student chapter. In addition, Ms. Apriliana received the prestigious Public Company Accounting Oversight Board Scholarship, as well as the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners Houston Chapter Scholarship. Today, Ms. Apriliana is receiving her Master of Science in Accounting from the University of Houston's College of Business.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the invocation. Dear God, a new class of graduates gathers today. A new phase of life begins. So our eyes, together with those of family and friends, are on the future. May steadiness be given to those who will lead, and confidence to those who will follow as they embark on new ventures. May everyone be focused on individual goals as well as on the needs of others. May peace, our most precious gift, be in the hearts of every man and woman and in the world of nations. May we have gratitude for the opportunity to live and celebrate this rewarding day. Amen. And now, may we please have a moment of silence for reflection.
Thank you, Ms. Apriliana. Will everyone please be seated? I have the pleasure of bringing warm greetings on behalf of UH System Chancellor Renu Couture, who believes today that you who graduate are prepared to lead and succeed. Today we are honored to have a special guest from the University of Houston System Board of Regents, UH System Student Regent, the Honorable John D. Fields. Regent Fields was appointed to the University of Houston System Board of Regents by Governor Greg Abbott in 2019 and will serve through May 31st, 2020. For this fiscal year, Regent Fields will serve as a member of the Academic and Student Success and the Finance and Administration Committees. Regent Fields is currently enrolled at the University of Houston Law Center pursuing his Juris Doctorate. He has served as an intern for the United States Attorney for the Southern District of Texas, as well as a law clerk for the University of Houston Office of the General Counsel. He also served as a summer associate of HFW Law Firm and Grundy and Associates. Regent Fields completed his undergraduate degree at the University of Houston. He graduated with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting and Management from the C.T. Bauer College of Business and Honors College. He was selected as a Bauer and D.C. Fellow and served as an intern at the Supreme Court of the United States. Please join me in welcoming Regent Fields.
Good afternoon. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today and deliver greetings on behalf of the University of Houston System Board of Regents, and on behalf of your fellow students at our three sister universities in the UH system, the University of Houston, UH Downtown, and UH Victoria. I am honored to serve on the Board of Regents representing the UH system's 74,000 students, including all of you. I stand before you now not only as a current student, but also as an alumnus of the University of Houston system. 2.5 years ago, I was sitting in my own graduation, hoping for the same thing you're probably hoping for now, that the speaker would hurry up. I'll do my best. The path to graduation is not an easy one. Each and every one of you faced a unique journey that led you to the chair that you occupy today. I have listened to the stories of students who have faced huge obstacles in their lives while in school: financial struggles, raising children, difficult classes, health issues, and occasionally finding a parking spot. But what gives me great pride is the perseverance of every single one of you. You persevered through many trials and made tremendous sacrifices to make it here, to graduate from UH Clear Lake. But this is not only a time to reminisce about the past, but also to look forward to the future. Your journey to this stage is only the beginning. Whether you stay in the greater Houston area or move away, you have a duty and a responsibility as UH Clear Lake graduates to take what you have learned here, both inside and outside of the classroom, and apply it in your communities. Your degree has equipped you to join the workforce or perhaps go to graduate school, and I am confident that you will excel wherever you find yourself professionally. But one of the most important things you can do is to find the places in your communities where you can dedicate yourself to service. You can be the difference maker in someone else's success. As UH Clear Lake alumni, you are not satisfied with your own accomplishments. You want to help those around us succeed. There are future Hawks out there who need a mentor or someone to tell them, "I made it, so you can too." This is what Hawks do. This is who you are. I am proud that each of you will be joining me as alumni of this great institution and will be joining me as alumni of the University of Houston system. Your degree is a testament to your hard work and perseverance. So on behalf of the Board of Regents and your peers from throughout the UH system, congratulations, class of 2019. Go Hawks.
Thank you, Regent Fields. As we open today's ceremony, I would like to recognize those members of the University of Houston Clear Lake faculty who are serving as marshals and express our sincere appreciation for their role in this ceremony. Their names are listed in your commencement programs. The University of Houston Clear Lake is fortunate to have a long legacy of dedicated faculty, and I would like to take a moment to recognize them. You will find no better faculty than ours. They are teacher scholars who provide excellent student-centered undergraduate and graduate programs that prepare students to thrive in the competitive workplace and to make significant contributions within communities wherever they are in the world. No one knows better than you, our students, the knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration to be gained from our faculty. As your professors, they have become your mentors. As summer 2019 graduates and fall 2019 candidates for graduation, you now receive their invitation to a new kind of relationship. This is the fellowship created by the mutual awareness of achievement, and this ceremony is a formal acknowledgement of that special bond. Will the faculty please rise? Please join me in recognizing the University of Houston Clear Lake's faculty. Put up. Thank you. Faculty, please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize several distinguished professors who have received faculty honors. If they are in attendance today, I invite them to stand as their names are called and remain standing. Dr. Naveed Salim is faculty chair and professor of management information systems in the College of Business. He is the recipient of the Distinguished Professorship in Management Information Systems. Dr. Lillian McInery is the professor of reading and language arts and interim associate dean in the College of Education. She is the recipient of the Dr. Sandra Mossman Professorship in Educational Leadership. Dr. Denise McDonald is Professor of Curriculum and Instruction in the College of Education. She is the recipient of the Sandy Johnson Barrios Technology Professorship in Educational Leadership. The recipients of the 2019-2020 Endowed Fellowships from the Colleges of Business and Education are Dr. Vance Etnier, Associate Professor of Management Information Systems from the College of Business, who has been awarded the UHCL Alumni Association Faculty Fellowship. Dr. Lisa Jones, Associate Professor of Multicultural Education from the College of Education, has been awarded a University of Houston Clear Lake Faculty Fellowship. I offer my sincere congratulations on these academic achievements and professional excellence of our faculty. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding members of our faculty. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Heather Cannonberg, Associate Professor of Social Work in the College of Human Sciences and Humanities, and President of the Faculty Senate for the 2019-2020 academic year. Dr. Cannonberg, I invite you to bring greetings to the graduates on behalf of our faculty.
Thank you, President Blake. Welcome, students, families, friends, and guests. Graduates, we're here today to honor you and your hard work, perseverance, and achievements. Now is the time to both look ahead to your future and reflect on your time here at the University of Houston Clear Lake. Your degree signifies a launching point for new experiences and learning that will continue throughout your lifetime. While you may not remember all of the individual facts you have learned in your classes, what we hope you take away from U of H Clear Lake are the skills in critical thinking, research, and communication that will help you achieve your future goals. We thank you for the excellent classroom discussions, for asking tough questions, and for challenging us as we have hopefully challenged you. This is a very proud day for us. As we share in the celebration of your accomplishments, it reminds us we have one of the greatest jobs in the world. We look forward to seeing the many great things that you will achieve in the future. Congratulations. I'm pleased now to introduce our student speaker for today's ceremony, Ms. Marissa Ferguson. She receives her Master of Science in Environmental Management today, a recipient of 2 prestigious scholarships, including the May Snowden Bruce Endowment and the Brown and Root Scholarship. Ms. Ferguson is a student associate in the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership and is also a peer advisor for the Hawk Spirit and Traditions Council. Her duties have included providing guidance to students on university policies and registration of student organizations. She's also helped to coordinate events such as the Organization Expo, iHeart UHCL Day, and the annual Student Leadership Retreat. Ms. Ferguson is a volunteer for Galveston Bay Foundation, and for now, she's focused on water quality and coastal environmental issues. Her ultimate goal is to understand environmental policy, consulting, and legislation so that she can educate others on sustainable practices. Please join me in welcoming Marissa Ferguson. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cannonberg. First and foremost, I would like to thank faculty, staff, and fellow students of UHCL. I had the pleasure of working in the Office of Student Involvement and Leadership, and I would like to personally thank Coordinator of Organizations and Activities, Dylan Nash, and Interim Director Patrick Cardenas for their guidance and support. Thank you to all staff members who work to facilitate campus operations. Student engagement, events, and campus life would be impossible without you. Finally, I would like to recognize all graduates. Without you, there is no institution. Without you, there is no exploration of ideas, no resistance to unjust principles, and no transition to new beginnings. Without you, UHCL would simply not exist. The dynamic, diverse population that is UHCL encourages challenging issues, the pursuit of knowledge, and integral conversations about the past, present, and future. There's nothing I can say that you haven't already heard. You know the work you've put in, you know the importance of this day, and you know that the world awaits. I struggled when preparing this speech, but ultimately, I decided to focus on moving forward to the next phase of your life, whatever that may look like for you. We are all navigating life on wildly different timelines. There's no correct answer, there's no right time, there is only your personal belief for what your life should be, and how you want to influence those around you. Your journey is your own, so celebrate your successes and learn from your failures. Throughout my college career, people often told me that these are the best days of my life. My response has always been the same: oh no, I hope not. I believe that college may be the most exciting time, the most uncertain time, but these are not the best days of our life. There is so much more to look forward to. Henry David Thoreau said, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them." You attended college with a goal in mind. Each of us has an idea of how we want to impact the world and what we want to gain out of life. You may not know the details or how to get there, but you have an idea. You've already built your castle. Dedicating the last few years to your major was the start to your foundation. You have the knowledge, the work ethic, and the capability to achieve. Earning a degree is not the final step to achieving your goals. It's merely the start of your success. My mom always told me that I'm either at 100% or 0. There's no in between. And you know what? She's right. I have lived my life impatiently waiting for, well, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what I'm waiting for. Sometimes this trait manifests as ambition. Other times it's frustration. Ultimately, it's unsustainable. I urge you to enjoy today. I have no doubt that many of you have felt the excitement, the frustration, the exhaustion, and the pride it takes to earn a degree. I have no doubt that many of you are impatiently waiting to achieve the next step, despite uncertainty. I am certain that each and every one of you will have days of success, days of failure, and everything in between. Enjoy every second of it. Our lives are dynamic, our plans laughable. I urge you to take time to celebrate your accomplishments in the minuscule space between yesterday and tomorrow. You deserve it, you've accomplished it, and you've earned it. I wish you all the very best in your endeavors, and I'll end with the following. A character named Dr. Ian Malcolm once said, "Life finds a way." And it does, and so will you. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you, Ms. Ferguson. We look forward to hearing from you and learning about your wonderful contributions to our community and beyond. It is now my honor to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Judith Marquez, Professor of Bilingual and Multicultural Education and Department Chair of Counseling, Special Education, and Diversity. Dr. Marquez grew up in the Rio Grande Valley, speaking both English and Spanish in her home, having learned from her parents to take pride in being bilingual. She believes that the advantage of being bilingual goes beyond knowing how to converse with people of cultures other than your own. Being bilingual has cognitive, social, and affective benefits. It was her love for linguistics, as well as a bilingual heritage, that informed her career, first as an English language arts teacher in a predominantly Hispanic middle school in South Texas, and later as a Spanish teacher in a Houston high school. Dr. Marquez earned her bachelor's degree in teacher certification from Pan American University in Edinburgh, Texas, now known as the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. She went on to receive a master's in Hispanic literature and a doctorate of Ibero-Romance language linguistics from the University of Texas in Austin. In 1989, she joined UH Clear Lake as a visiting assistant professor of bilingual education, English as a second language, and multicultural studies. She transitioned into a tenure-track position in 1991. In 1997, she earned tenure and promotion to associate professor, and she became a full professor in 2009. Since 2015, Dr. Marquez has served as Department Chair of Counseling, Special Education, and Diversity in the College of Education. In this role, she oversees faculty who are preparing future licensed professional counselors, certified school counselors, special education teachers, and multicultural bilingual or English as a second language educators. She also teaches classes for pre-service bilingual and ESL teachers. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Judith Marquez.
Thank you, President Blake, for the introduction and the invitation to speak. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon, platform guests, faculty, graduates, and family members. Congratulations, graduates of the College of Business and the College of Education, and congratulations to your families and friends. It is my pleasure to speak to you this afternoon and on this very important day in your lives. As I was preparing for this commencement speech, I figured I needed to do some research to see what should be in a commencement speech. What do you do when you want to figure out how to do something? What do you do? Oh, come on, as my grandson says. You Google it, right? So, yes, Google has all kinds of information for you, and there's no shortage of information to help you out. They have sites that tell you what to say and what not to say. They have sample speeches and information on controversial speeches. Don't worry, mine's not controversial. It also gave information on how long a commencement speech should be. Definitely short. So what is a commencement speech? From its Latin root, to initiate, commencement means the beginning. This is the beginning of your next chapter. This is the beginning of your outstanding career. How did you get to this point? Who has been instrumental in helping you get here? Have your parents or significant others been the ones who inspired you along the way? Have you had teachers or professors who have made a difference in your lives? Take a moment and think about who helped you get here to this point in your life. Who has been your inspiration? Who have your mentors been? Most of us haven't made it this far on our own. We've had someone to help guide us along the way, someone to inspire us in a positive way, or someone who inspired us because of something negative, perhaps, that we experienced. I'd like to share with you a bit about the people who helped guide me and get me to where I am now. For some of us, our parents are our teachers, our role models, our heroes, our inspiration. I was very fortunate to have wonderful parents who made sure that my siblings and I knew the importance of family and education. Hi, Mom. Te agradezco todo lo que has hecho y sigues haciendo para nuestra familia. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do for our family. My parents taught us English so we could be successful in school, and Spanish so we could communicate with our paternal grandparents who had immigrated to the United States in the early 1900s. This was one of the ways they instilled in us a love of family, education, and language. Three things that are very important in my life. My parents were both first-generation college graduates. My father, who grew up in a little town in the Rio Grande Valley, attended the University of Texas in the 1930s. He returned to Austin in the late 40s for his master's degree. While he was there, he met my mother, who was working on her bachelor's degree. He returned to UT 20 years later for his doctorate. My mother completed her master's degree in education a few years later. With my parents as examples, there was never a question about whether my siblings and I would go to college. I knew I was going to get my bachelor's degree, but I also knew that I would continue my education beyond the bachelor's. Education, school, reading, and languages were a part of my daily family life. My parents were both educators. My mother started out as a home economics teacher and then went back to school so she could get her certification in elementary education. My father was a teacher, a school administrator, a college professor, and eventually a university administrator. Even when I was in high school, I recognized my desire to be a lifelong learner. I remember filling out some paperwork that asked what the highest degree I planned on completing was. I wrote Ph.D. A couple of days later, the school counselor called me in to discuss my answer to that question. She asked, "Do you even know what a PhD is?" I answered, "Yes, my father has one." That incident has stuck in my mind because I felt that the counselor underestimated my potential. I guess she didn't think a Mexican-American girl from the Valley would aspire to have a PhD, especially while still in high school. Even though that wasn't a very positive interaction, I feel that counselor influenced me. I wanted to show her that I could get a PhD, even though she might have doubted me. Now, I asked you earlier to think about who helped you get here to this point in your life. Who have your role models and mentors been? Who has influenced you or helped guide you along the way to where you are now? Everyone here has probably had a mentor at some point in their lives. Some mentors appear in our lives when we're young, and others when we're older. Some are mentors in our education, and others are mentors in our career. You've had teachers, counselors, administrators, relatives, coworkers, and bosses who have helped you prepare to get where you are now, ready to graduate. I remember a time when I could have really used a mentor. I had just graduated from college at the ripe old age of 21. I had rushed through taking a full load each semester, including summers, and I was done in 3 years. I'm not sure why I wanted to rush through, but I did. When I graduated in August that year, I didn't have a job yet. It wasn't until a week or so after school had started that I got a call about an English language arts teaching position at the junior high. I took the position. Now, you might ask yourself, why was there a teaching position open at the junior high 2 weeks after the start of the school year? I should have been more astute. It turned out that the previous teacher hadn't made it past the first week. That is when I really needed a mentor. Unfortunately, I didn't get one. I was told by the assistant principal that I needed to take care of the discipline in my classroom. So he handed me a paddle. Yes, a paddle. I definitely could have used a mentor then. I made it through the school year with a lot of tears, but never in front of my students. I decided to leave the district and go back to school. I went to Austin that summer to work on my master's degree full-time. I was 22 years old, and I had never been away from home for more than a few weeks. My parents made sure that I was well taken care of. They found me a place to stay, a Catholic dorm that was run by nuns. It was a different time. Anyway, I loved Austin, and I eventually left the dorm and moved to an apartment. I completed my master's and then started on my doctorate. While I was in Austin, I made some lifelong friends. I also found some amazing mentors, Drs. Joseph and Betty Matlock. Joe Matlock was one of my Spanish linguistics professors and my dissertation chair. His wife, Betty, hired me one summer to work as a research assistant at the Southwest Educational Development Lab. She was also one of the members of my committee. The Matlocks advised me on my dissertation topic and on who should be on my committee. They told me, "You can't have Dr. X and Dr. Y on the same committee. They don't get along. You'll never get done. They'll just start arguing and you'll never finish." Those of you who have had to work with people on committees who don't get along can empathize. Betty and Joe mentored me through the dissertation. I don't know what I would have done without them. Those of you on the stage who have completed your dissertation know what I mean. Dissertation mentors are essential in completing your doctorate. But wait, I've skipped a whole chapter of my life. I didn't complete my dissertation that easily despite the help and encouragement I got from my mentors. While I was in graduate school, I met the man who is now my husband. Hi, Robert. The year I completed my coursework, I got married and moved to Houston. I had applied for a position in Houston ISD and started teaching Spanish at what is now Northside High School. I had a mentor there, the French teacher, who also happened to be named Mrs. French. She helped me figure out how to survive in the high school, how to make my way, and also how to direct a Cinco de Mayo program. I loved teaching there, but teaching at the high school was not my ultimate goal. I wanted to teach at the college level. So I also taught part-time in the evening as an adjunct at University of Houston Central Campus. I was a new wife, a new teacher, a new adjunct, and I still had to write my dissertation. My husband was very patient and supportive throughout that time, and he continues to be to this day. I might not be here talking with you today were it not for his love and support. Anyway, I finally completed the dissertation and was ready to transition to teaching at the college level. I didn't have the typical start to a career in higher education. I didn't go out on the interview circuit the way some of my colleagues did. Betty, my dissertation mentor, suggested that I send out my vita in a letter mentioning her name to all the universities in the Houston area. So I did. I sent my letters to all the colleges and universities that summer. Luckily, Betty was well known and had some great education connections in Texas. In August of that year, I received a call from a faculty member at UHCL who wanted me to go to her office for an impromptu interview. The faculty member was Dr. Andrea Bermudez, an associate professor of multicultural studies at UHCL. When I got to campus, I didn't think I was going to make a very good impression on her because I was running a bit late. The train on Highway 3 delayed me. You know how that goes. I didn't have an umbrella, and it had started to drizzle as I limped to her office. And now, the limping part is a whole different story. So I had rain spots on my clothes. I don't really remember what she said, but I committed myself to teach a class and work as a research associate on a new grant that she and a colleague had received. Mind you, I was still under contract to teach at the high school that year. I went home with a textbook and maybe a sample syllabus, and I had about a week to prepare to teach a multicultural education class that I had never taught before. Thankfully, things went well that semester, and Dr. Bermudez, or Dr. B as we called her, offered me a full-time position to work on another grant and teach a couple of classes. I resigned from my HISD job and started working full-time at UHCL that following January. Now, I'm not condoning breaking a contract with the school district, but sometimes you just have to take a chance when it means getting closer to your dream. Dr. B became my mentor. Thanks to her giving me the opportunity to show what I could do, I started working at UHCL. She mentored me through the next few years as I worked my way into a tenure track position and then tenure. As a mentor, she did more than give me advice or share what her experience was in a particular area or situation. She empowered me and helped me find ways to reach my goals. She taught me how to write grant proposals and their budgets. And she gave me opportunities to make professional connections and to work on projects that provided invaluable experience. As I have continued my career at UHCL, mentoring has been very important to me. I have mentored several people, including faculty and students. Being a mentor is a way of passing on what you've learned and helping others succeed. It is so rewarding seeing someone who you have mentored be successful. I look forward to mentoring more faculty and students. I hope that you have experienced the benefits of having good mentors in your lives. I hope that you will consider mentoring others as you make your way in your profession. Today is a day of celebration, a day to celebrate all the hard work that got you to this moment. Today is also a day of thanks, a day to thank those who helped you get here, those who inspired you, mentored you, supported you, taught you, cheered you on, and might have even dried your tears, or at least handed you a box of tissues. I leave you with some recommendations. First, if you have the opportunity to be mentored, accept it. There is always something more to learn. If you have the opportunity to be a mentor, by all means do so. Give back to your family, your profession, your community, and to those who are following in your footsteps. Second, be there for your family and friends. Be there in person, not just in a text or a phone call on holidays. Spend time with them. That is what life is about. Don't be absent from your own life. Third, don't forget to vote. Fourth, congratulations and go Hawks.
Thank you, Dr. Marquez, for sharing meaningful words with our graduates, their families, and friends. We appreciate all you do to strengthen our community and to educate our future leaders. I now call upon Dr. Stephen Berberich, Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, to present the Summer 2019 graduates and Fall 2019 candidates for graduation.
Thank you, President Blake. I wish to extend my welcome to the distinguished members of the Platform Party, faculty, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2019. I would also like to take a welcome to the family and friends who are here with us today. For the moms, dads, other family members and friends, I'm sure there are a lot of memories flashing through your mind. Having sat where you are seated when my children graduated, I recall how I thought back to their early days in school and how excited I was for each of them as they achieved their college degree. Which brings me back to all of today's graduates. Congratulations to all of you for making it to this point. Your day has arrived. Hopefully you are as excited as all of us here celebrating with you. You did not give up during the tough times. I know many of you made sacrifices, lost sleep preparing for an exam, survived that early morning or late night class. All of the tremendous pride that is in this arena today is equal to the tremendous potential all of you graduates hold. You are the leaders, the game changers, and the innovators for a better tomorrow. The world needs your energy, curiosity, and problem-solving skills. The University of Houston Clear Lake is proud to call you our graduates as you prepare to go out in the world and make a positive impact. I now invite the deans to present their Summer 2019 graduates and Fall 2019 candidates for graduation, and to recognize those undergraduate students who have received or are candidates for honors. The College of Business will be presented by Interim Associate Dean Dorothy Kirkman. The College of Education will be presented by Interim Dean Joan Pedro.
Today is an important day for all of you, and one you will always remember. You will take what you have learned at UHCL and change our community, state, and world. Our alumni include hospital, oil and gas, and transportation CEOs, as well as other C-suite executives. UHCL College of Business programs are among the 5% of business schools in 53 countries and territories that have earned accreditation by AACSB International, which is the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business. We have many success stories. Among them is Kanisha Starling, who earned her MBA from UHCL in 2015. In addition to being a full-time contracts manager for a federal agency, she works as a volunteer intern with the Harris County District Attorney's Office while raising a 15-year-old son. And on top of all of that, she recently started her 3rd year at South Texas College of Law, where she was named editor-in-chief of the prestigious South Texas Law Review, the first African-American woman in the college's 96-year history. I wish you all the same success that Kanisha Starling has had. Undergraduate students who have completed their undergraduate requirement with exceptionally high scholastic averages receive honors. Now, with the honors graduates for summer 2019 and fall 2019 and the College of Business, please stand when your honors are called, and please remain standing until they all have been recognized. Summa cum laude. Students who receive summa cum laude honors are in the top 2% of their graduating class. Magna cum laude. Students who receive magna cum laude honors are in the next 3% of their graduating class. Cum laude. Students who receive cum laude honors are in the next 5% of their graduating class. Please remain standing. Will the audience join me in applauding these honors candidates? Thank you. You can be seated. Will all of our candidates for the Bachelor of Science and Bachelors of Applied Science in the College of Business please rise? Will the candidates for the Masters of Arts, the Masters of Science, the Masters of Business Administration, the Masters of Healthcare Administration, and the dual Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Business Administration in the College of Business please rise? Provost Burbridge, on behalf of the faculty, I present the summer 2019 graduates and the fall 2019 candidates for graduation as having fulfilled the requirements for their designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Will all the candidates please be seated?
Immediately following this ceremony, you will begin, or for many of you, continue to educate future leaders of the world. Congratulations. You join a respected group of alumni who teach at school districts throughout Texas, with many of them also serving as assistant principals, principals, and superintendents. The College of Education also changed the landscape of UH Clear Lake degree programs when it became the first college at the university to offer a doctoral program. The College of Education now offers two. You will be introduced to some of the doctoral candidates in a few minutes. It was important for Jean Devezin to be part of UH Clear Lake's first doctoral cohort. Earlier this year, she marked her 29th anniversary as an educator and administrator in Clear Creek Independent School District. She received all three of her academic degrees from the university, and because, and I quote, "The College of Education has a reputation for turning out graduates that were going to do well. And the culture of UHCL was always that the professors would do whatever it took to help." She brought the same passion to her current role with at-risk students. She says, "My professors taught me to become a service-oriented educator. They were leading by example." I hope all of you have been similarly led and inspired. Will the honors graduates for summer 2019 and fall 2019 in the College of Education please stand when your honors are called? Please remain standing until all have been recognized. Summa cum laude. Students who receive summa cum laude honors are in the top 2% of their graduating class. Magna cum laude. Students who receive magna cum laude honors are in the next 3% of their graduating class. Cum laude. Students who receive cum laude honors are in the next 5% of their graduating class. Please remain standing. Will the audience join me in applauding these honors graduates? Will all candidates for the Bachelor of Science and the Bachelor of Applied Science in Interdisciplinary Studies in the College of Education please rise? Will the candidates for the Master of Science degrees from the College of Education please rise? At this time, we are proud to recognize 8 University of Houston Clear Lake doctoral degree candidates. Will the doctoral candidates from the College of Education please rise? Provost Burbridge, on behalf of the faculty, I present these summer 2019 graduates and fall 2019 candidates for graduation as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred. Will the candidates please remain standing?
Thank you. Will all the candidates please rise? Will the faculty members present please rise? President Blake, as Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, on behalf of the faculty of the University of Houston-Clear Lake, I present these graduates and candidates for graduation as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degrees and recommend that the appropriate degrees be conferred.
To you who are graduating today, I convey our best wishes from the University of Houston-Clear Lake. I am honored to welcome you to the fellowship of those who have earned higher education degrees. This degree represents much more than just a mark of achievement. It represents both an end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. As Eleanor Roosevelt, an American diplomat and activist, once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Your belief in your success has brought you to this point and will take you into our world where you will lead and succeed. Please keep in mind, though, that the love and pursuit of education does not end here for you today. Today marks a new beginning. My personal expectation is that as University of Houston-Clear Lake graduates, you will continue to learn and therefore accomplish all of your purpose-driven endeavors. It gives me great pleasure to announce that by the authority vested in me by the University of Houston System Board of Regents, I now confer upon you the degree for which you have fulfilled all requirements. I confer these degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap to signify graduation. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing the newest graduates of the University of Houston-Clear Lake. Please be seated. I now invite Dr. Felix Simiyu, Department Chair for Leadership and Policy Analysis and Associate Professor of Educational Leadership in the College of Education, to announce the candidates for the doctoral degree in education. Dr. Simiyu.
The university's doctoral program in educational leadership was approved in 2006, and the first cohort of the students entered Clear Lake in January 2007. The first doctoral degree in this program was awarded at the December 2009 commencement ceremony. Today, 4 students will be recognized, having completed the requirements for the degree this fall. I invite Provost Burbridge and College of Education Interim Dean Joan Pedro, to come forward to assist with the hooding of these graduates. I now invite each of these distinguished graduates to come forward as his or her name is called, accompanied by the dissertation chair or faculty member with whom each has worked closely. James David Cross. Dr. Carol Corman, Professor of Educational Research, has served as chair of Mr. Cross's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Mr. Cross's attainment of this degree, Dr. Corman will hood Mr. Cross. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Cross. Maria Felicitas Gomez. Dr. Lori Weaver, Professor of Bilingual and Multicultural Education, has served as chair of Ms. Gomez's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Ms. Gomez's attainment of this degree, Dr. Weaver will hood Ms. Gomez. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Maria Felicitas Gomez. Vicki Ruth Pittman. Dr. Lisa Jones, Associate Professor of Multicultural Education, has served as chair of Ms. Pittman's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Ms. Pittman's attainment of this degree, Dr. Jones will hood Ms. Pittman. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Vicki Ruth Pittman. Yvette George Sylvan. Dr. Rebecca Huss-Keeler, Associate Professor of Early Childhood Education, has served as chair of Ms. Sylvan's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Ms. Sylvan's attainment of this degree, Dr. Huss-Keeler will hood Ms. Sylvan. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Yvette George Sylvan. In addition to these four who have received their Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership, we also celebrate 4 students who are receiving their Doctor of Education in Curriculum and Instruction with a STEM or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics focus. This program was added to UH Clear Lake's roster in 2014, with the first cohort beginning in spring 2015. Kelly Marie Anderson. Dr. Jenna Willis, Department Chair of Literacy, Library, and Learning Technologies and Professor of Instructional Design and Technology, has served as Chair of Ms. Anderson's Dissertations Committee. Symbolic of Ms. Anderson's attainment of this degree, Dr. Willis will hood Ms. Anderson. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Kelly Marie Anderson. Darby Brooke Harris. Dr. Denise McDonald, Professor of Curriculum and Instruction, has served as chair of Ms. Harris's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Ms. Harris's attainment of this degree, Dr. McDonald will hood Ms. Harris. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Darby Brooke Harris. Margene Linneman. Dr. Renee Lestraps, Assistant Professor of Education Research and Assessment, and Dr. Sandra Watson, Associate Professor in Curriculum and Instruction, have served as chairs of Ms. Linneman's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Ms. Linneman's attainment of this degree, Dr. Lestraps will hood Ms. Linneman. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Margene Linneman. Jeremy D. Unruh. Dr. Brenda Weiser, Associate Professor of Curriculum Instruction, has served as chair of Mr. Unruh's dissertation committee. Symbolic of Mr. Unruh's attainment of this degree, Dr. Weiser will hood Mr. Unruh. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Jeremy D. Unruh.
Please join me in congratulating all 8 College of Education doctoral graduates. Now, will all other graduates come forward to receive your certificates as your name is announced? The University of Houston Clear Lake Alumni Association will also present you with an alumni pin. Today's graduates join an esteemed group of more than 70,000 alumni. Let's have a go. My goodness. We anticipate that each and every one of you will magnify the impact of our alumni on the world. Family and friends, I know it's difficult to hold back the cheering and applause, but please help to ensure that each and every graduate's name can be heard. I thank you. The graduates' names will be read by Ms. Usha Matthew, Associate Vice President for Finance, and Mr. Patrick Cardenas, Interim Director of Student Involvement and Leadership. I invite Regent Fields and Provost Berberich to join me in extending the university's congratulations. I also invite University of Houston Clear Lake alumna, Ms. Marilyn Sims, to come forward to present the graduates their alumni pins. Will the faculty marshals please escort the recipients for degrees to the platform?
Degree recipients for the bachelor's degree from the College of Business: Crystal Almedalia Abaru, Priscilla Diane Acosta, Nikisha Adams, Lisbeth Alcantara, Amna Ali, Abrar Reda Al-Qadari, Eduardo Alvarado, Suchit Amin, Hania Amirian, J.C. Cardon Antoine, Lilia Victoria R.C., Veronica Erin Dondo. Joel Danielle Arroyo. Terrence Glenn Bailey. Amanda Barrow. Zulo Behai. Justin Charles Behrens. Jessica Benavides. Alyssa Nicole Bergeron. Michael Joseph Bolton. April Nicole Bradley. Stephanie Bravo. Madison Birch. Josefina Cabrera Saldana. Laura Patricia Canales. Vanessa Canas. Jose Antonio Casiano. Jennifer Nicole Chapa. Maria Cecilia Chapa. Vanessa Marie Charkis. Elisa Flores Charles. Mariela Chavar. Brizetta Chavez. Johnny Young Jin Cho. Diana Chris. Shelby Chris. Jessica Ann Christensen. Jennifer Marie Cole. Benjamin Alexander Cordero. Victoria Liliana Cornejo. Caitlin Delhite. Alexis Davila. Ana Del Toro. Jennifer Marie Denau. Guadalupe Dominguez. Miley Hong Dong. Faith Doucette. Amanda Esther De Souza. Richard Dunbar. Fatima Ghazi El-Bari. Jared David Irwin. Delny Janine Rivera. Norma Lori Estrada. Jonathan Riley Factor. Karen Nicole Ford. Wendy Joel Forrester. Charles Frederick. Matthew Earl Frederick. Christina Gallo. Alexander Daniel Galvan. Carlos Alberto Garcia. Gabriela Alejandra Garcia. Laura Garcia. Natalie Elida Garcia. Juan Manuel Hill. Marianne Lee Gilbert. Drew Alexander Gurton. Brandon Eugenio Gomez. Daisy Gonzalez. Iridiana Gonzalez. Stephanie Marie Gonzalez. Stephanie Graham. Kristen Nadine Greek. Michelle Nicole Green. Karen Greeno. Brian Israel Guerrero. Alisa Ramirez Gutierrez. Aaron Gutierrez. Luis Gutierrez. Giselle Guzman. Ashley Nicole Hall. Jason Kyle Hartenstein. Sarfaraj Hemani. Armando Hermoso. Aaron Alexander Hernandez. Karen Arlene Hernandez. Corinne Ellen Hodges. Tanner Homan. Casey Marie Hughes. Xavier Hasso II. Francisco X. Gesso II. Jasmine A. Jones. Suraj Kalra. Maggie Amira Kerr. Alexis Nicole King. Christopher Michael Kinsey. Emily Eileen Klippel. Emerald Korma. Spencer Freeman Keebler. Christopher Johnny Lamb. Samraj Lumsel. Hugh Gardner Lazenberry. Ashley Crystal Leha. Vilma Leon Garcia. Brianne Lincoln. Kelsey Ann Lippert. Celeste Marie Loerda. Jason Lee Locke. Douglas Chance Logue. Janet Lopez Montealegre. Virginia Mercedes Lopez. Giviani Lucario. Amanda Martin. Cody Austin Martinez. Irving Martinez. Melissa Marie Martinez. Vanessa Martinez. Christian Eric Mata. Landon Joseph Matthew. Daysri Brianne McClellan. Ava Valdez McGee. Brendan McFall. Devin Elizabeth Meany. Rosa Miriam Membrano. Stacy Lee McKeska. Jessie Miranda. Liliana Miranda. Alexandria Justin Morales. Sandra Monsivais. Christopher Brian Morales. Yesenia Moreno. Anna Cristina Gonzalez. Karina Yvette Muniz. Renee O. Munoz. Deja Renee Neal. On Win. Sochi Win. Tu Win. Tu Min Win. Tu Win. Chase Ayler. Mason Blake Ogden. Catherine Joanne Payden. Jeffrey David Parsons. Ileana Maria Perez. Yoselin Perez. Michael Leroy Perkins Jr. Kenneth Lane Pfeiffer. Dat Quang Fung. Leanne Renee Plasek. Mariana Prado. Blake Clifton Provost. Holly Elizabeth Pruitt. Yvonne Maela Pulido. Hassan Salim Qureshi. Diana Yanet Rangel. Rosa Rousty. Monica Raimundo. Tanja Marie Reason. Mark Reed. Balin Reyes. Cassandra Reyes. Miguel Alejandro Reyes. Bryce Scott Richmond. Samantha Rizzo. Rafaela Elizabeth Romero Gonzalez. Saraswati Saharan. Venus Veronica Sanchez Vasquez. Jessica Salinas. Jordan Elin Szymanski, Sergio Sanchez, Deidreanne Tremaine Scott, Sarah Sellers, Brenda Serrano, Melissa Sheridan, Shahed Meher Shubhaki, Austin Simmons, Colin Michael Sizlove, Anthony Smith, Rani Sofel, Taylor Ray Spiller, Peyton Clay Stevens, Lauren Nicole Taylor, Brianna Evans Thiem, Amanda Renee Trahan, Maria Valdez, Clara Ann Van Rickenham, Rolando Venegas, Jose Villanueva, Melissa Villarreal, Thin Wong, Brandy Andrew Walker, Ricky Alexander Ward, James Alexander West, Russ West, Hunter Watley, Amanda Nicole Wilcox, Keely Ray Williams, Gage Austin Wood, Kaisha Lachey Wyatt, Courtney Wedge, Kelly Lynn Urasitz, Maria Luisa Zavala, degree recipients for the master's degree from the College of Business: Aurora Acevedo, Akanksha Divangan, Samuel Alam, Shahad Al-Husseini, Abdullah Mohammed Al-Qattani, Patience Emiyal, Diani Apriliana, Kayla Elizabeth Baker, Joy Nicole Ballard, Paul Bagno, Ashley Lynn Boyer, William Buck Broad III, Paul Bujalowski, Chastity K. Butler, John Wesley Carnelly II, Maria Zel Castellon, Amrita Chaturpal, Manasa Kesara Vapu Chiravuri, Ronnie Isaac Chorigo Mendez, Yesenia Cruz. Crystal Damien. Pramod Daniel. Bhavit Paresh Dave. Lindsay Dugal. Rachel Lynn Estrada. Marissa Renee Ferguson. India Fortune. Maria Franco Cortez. Tiffany Renee Furman. Erica Gattoni. Ashley Marie Geitzman. Chin Gang. Syed Taha Gilani. Asna Gaulani. Dasha Deanne Hansen. Daniel Syed Hassan. Brianna Louise Hayden. Erica Lorena Herrera. Mark Stephen Hummel. Kimberly Simone Hunter. Precious Rose Jagrup. Rubina M. Jasani. Ing Jiang. Monica Anna Johnson. Tatiana Johnson. Caroline Diane Jones. Tuba Azhar Kamal. Norman Kelly. Saad Ali Khan. Stephanie Celeste Koenig. Chandralekha G. Kovali. Kirti Kumar. Tammy Minhela. Maria Lisette Landingen. Lakshmi Soundarya Lanka. Brittany Cecilia Layton. Cynthia Liao. Tomer Leibowitz. Kiona Nicole Lemons. Beatrice Leonga. Pepenyani Sali Mabitsela. Britt Andrew Madden. Sony Hemant Makwana. Albie Matthew. Nagma Mehrali. Megan Joyce Miller. Sahar Mula. Igra Munawar. Jessica Miles. Lindsay Newman. Chow Thi Tui Nguyen. Tuan Nguyen. Jordan Aaron O'Sullivan. Janie Guadalupe Ochoa. Jamral Lanel Pernell. Luz Pina. Congratulations. Tree Win. Hugh Pham. Kiera Lenice Pineda. Teja Suresh Rajwani. Nicola Terrell Ramsey. Zoya Firoz Rangwala. Jessica Annette Rivera. Vishwaraj Sully. Edgardo Salinas. Christopher Joseph Sanchez. Michaela Shoemaker. Farida Yasmin Shayagan. Safra Catherine Schill. Sydney Elizabeth Scholitz. Gayatri Suraparaju. Richa Taneja. Parth Harshad Bhai Tana. Priyal Bhavanesh Thakur. Adishua Ukpan Wan. Paul Urabe. Lauren Macy Vacas. Mark Luis Vasquez. Vishweshwari Yudhishthir Virulkar. Nicole Walker. Harshal Vaskar. Marcus Webster. Terrence Terrell Wilson. Jasmine Nicole Wilson Tolliver. Thank you.
But just so that I can see. I can see them. Yeah. Okay. In case I have a question. Candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Education. Sarah Alicia Alvarez. Veronica Andrade. Cynthia Balderas. Monica Banda. Carlene Marie Barletta. Christina Marie Bauer. Mackenzie Lene Bell.
Amber Nicole Bischoff. Danielle Nicole Boggs. Joanne Marie Bowman. Kirby Dawn Brinsfield. Brittany Brown. Eva Castellanos. Christy Chapa. Joe Angel Cisneros. Jenna Lynn Clark. Denise Alexa Cortez. Sandra Yvette Cortez. Megan Courtney. Sarah Courtney. Desiree Cruz. Isabella Acuriel. Madison Elise Dewey. Megan Adele Dotson. Tony Marie Duarte. Sarah Eby. Michael Edebar. Brenna Leanne Farmaca. Tanya Flores. Raquel Francis. Shelby Franks. Jasmine Garcia. Kia Beth Garcia. Jordan Gibson. Adrian Nicole Gilbert. Adriana Gloria. Monica Gonzalez. Isabella Graziosi. Carla Marie Guzman. Crystal Michelle Smesby Hamilton. Tasha Hardy. Jasmine Faye Harris. Robin Louise Hendricks. Harmony Crystal Hernandez. Steph Hernandez. Nicole Marie Hitchens. Kaylin Howard. Saida Huerta. Marie Ibarra. Marilyn Incencio. Naomi Rebecca Anise Johnson. Carolyn Nicole Kleckner. Lauren Elizabeth Cruz. Alexandra Ledesma. Delane Elizabeth Lee. Angela Hope Leja. Alicia Renee Lemon. Diana Limon Esparza. Jasmine Nicole Livingston. Amanda Lopez. Edwin Jesus Lopez. Rosalba Lopez. Stephanie Lynette Marquez. Erica Renee Lott. Bianca Crystal Lloyd. Elizabeth Nicole Martinez. Andrea Martinez. Rachel Massicott. Kimberly Ann McLean. Myrna Mercado. Ashley Lauren Meyer. Amy Elizabeth Miller. Mercedes Desiree Molina. Lisa Lynn Ann Moore. Gabriela Morales. Priscilla Morales. Yaret Morales. Anaí Moreno. Sabrina Mouton. Yasmin Nelson. Alexis Nettles. Margaret Niles. Dana Nixon. Brittany Devon Nolan. Zaranelli Paita. Maria Guadalupe Perez. Victoria Phillips. Jennifer Place. Stacy Pope. Katie Elizabeth Posey. Angeles Quintanilla. Incencia Quintero. Christy Vadyanetsky. Rosanelli Ramos. Gladys Rodriguez. Veronica Rodriguez. Melissa Esperanza Marin Rojas. Myra Edith Rosales. Nicole Rubenak. Brianna Cherie Russell. Amanda Danielle Salazar. Jessica Salazar. Blanca Rosa Sanchez. Robin Marie Schoonover. Jessica Leanne Krennick. Ashley Darlene Shed. Rebecca Denise Silva. Cheryl Sims. Lacey Smith. Walina Marie Smith. Sarai Solis. Shannon Marie Sungrim. Wendy Lopez. Rorian Latrice Stewart. Alexandra Nicole Thompson. Nicole Victoria Tilton. Diana Torres. Brooke Urdiales. Christina Vasquez. Jocelyn Vasquez. Cassandra Vascateas. Rebecca Villarreal. Lauren Walker. Gabriela Alexandria Cepeda. Candidates for the master's degree from the College of Education. Tiffany Aldridge. Nadia Amar. Shelley Klebick Adams. Samantha Lynn Battleson. Alistair Benjamin Blucher. Megan Lane Bond. Glenroy Claire Foster Bridges. Dane Brinscoe. Roxanne Marie Carbajal. Danon Elise Clutter. Sandra Marie Contreras. Lisa Marie Cook-Johnson. Jacqueline Joyner Dara. Melissa Irene Davis. Robin Madeline Delgado. Rita Marie DePady. Ashley Gail Edwards Barkman. Carmen Elisa Estimbo. David Allen File. Sandra Patricia Fonseca Muñez. Elizabeth Marie Foster. Rachel Fowler. Yvonne Frijas. Jessica Jordan Glasgow. Jonathan Gutierrez. Stephanie Leanne Herod. Laura Lee Jones. Ruth Oralia Kazmarek. Terry Lynn Kolb. Rachel Ann Matson Lockhart. Abigail Barron. Catherine Montenegro. Karina Moreno. Lucia Rodriguez Puchaca. Tamara Shantae Palacio. Latoya Monique Paley. Nelda Patterson. Christy Ann Price. Ileana Rea. Jacqueline Suzanne Riggs. Yvette Saldana. Maria Irene Salinas. Luann Michelle Sasser. Christopher Bennett Scott. Courtney Michelle Shaw. Catherine Stevens. Alicia Tamez. Jessica Michelle Taylor. Jamie Ayana Todd Cooper. Tanita Tucker Touchstone. Fabiola Maribel Pacatolola. Amy Lynn Van Sice.
Please join me once again in congratulating our newest graduates. It is now our pleasure to induct these graduates as University of Houston Clear Lake alumni. The university and its alumni are represented by Ms. Marilyn Sims. Ms. Sims received her Bachelor of Science in Accounting from the University of Houston Clear Lake in 1988. She returned to school to receive her law degree, and since 1993 has shared her accounting and legal skills with the clients of Weiser, Kaplan, Pulaski, and Zuber PC. She has served on numerous boards, including the Bill and Helen Crowder Foundation, the Foundation for Hope Village, and the Deer Park Education Foundation. Ms. Sims has been an ardent supporter of her alma mater, giving much of her expertise and time through volunteer hours to strengthen the University of Houston Clear Lake Alumni Association. In 2010, the association honored Ms. Sims with its Distinguished Alumni Award, and in 2014 renamed its Leadership Service Award the Marilyn S. Sims Leadership Service Award in honor of her many contributions in leadership by example. The graduates are represented by Dana Nixon. Ms. Nixon was a member of the Hawk Spirit and Traditions Council, where she served as the executive coordinator. Today, Ms. Nixon received her Bachelor of Science degree in Interdisciplinary Studies for education levels, early childhood through 6th grade, and ESL supplemental certification from our College of Education. Will the graduates please rise?
Ms. Sims, standing before you are the degree recipients from the University of Houston Clear Lake graduating at this ceremony. Speaking on behalf of the student body, we request that each of these graduates be formally added to the list of alumni of the University of Houston Clear Lake. Ms. Sims, we pledge our continuing allegiance and devotion to this great university. We ask you to accept our pledge and direct our service.
Thank you, Ms. Nixon. Members of the graduating class, we accept your pledge and welcome you to complete fellowship with the alumni of the University of Houston Clear Lake. The alumni pin that was presented to you as you crossed the stage today symbolizes your importance to the university. You are the university's representatives in your chosen fields and in your communities. The strength of the university and its alumni depend on you. The university will be your gateway to fuller, more meaningful lives. As alumni, we ask you to join us in our pledge of service to our great university, community, and nation.
To the newest alumni of the University of Houston Clear Lake, we extend our congratulations and we acknowledge your continuing commitment to the university. At this time, I would like to give our graduates an opportunity to say thank you to their parents, spouses, partners, children, other family members, and friends whose continuing support has made today's graduation possible. Will the graduates turn around and thank your family and friends who are present? Okay. Please remain standing for the benediction. Tree Nguyen will lead us in the benediction. Mr. Nguyen was founder and president of the Business-Oriented Student Society, BOSS, and has also served 2 years as Student Government Association Vice President Committee Coordinator. He graduated today from the College of Business, having earned a Master of Business Administration with a concentration in leadership. Mr. Nguyen.
All right, please stand. All right. All right. The power of grace, deeper than our imagination. The strength of love, stronger than our need. The openness of the future, broader than our vision. May these guide and sustain us today and in all the tomorrows that lie before us. And in closing, everyone, Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hawks! Thank you.
Will the graduates please remain standing, and will the audience please be seated one last time? Thank you all for joining us today. As we begin the recessional, I would ask that the audience please remain seated until those in cap and gown have cleared the floor of the arena. To all of our newest graduates, I would like to extend my congratulations to you for a job well done. And we'll do a repeat of Mr. Nguyen's statement, Go Hawks. Let's say it again, Go Hawks. Let the recessional begin.